Hey everybody, Darren here from CanHammer again, your source for 40k from the Great White North. I'm back at FDB again tonight for another campaign night, and actually tonight we're playing the Fate of Konor Mission 2, which was released earlier this week as part of the global campaign that they're playing, so that'd be cool. And I'm playing the new Ravenguard to try them out, even though my guys are Dark Angel's colors. They're like Raven, Dark Raven, okay, Dark Raven. But I'm trying out the new Ravenguard stuff, and that special request of Alex, my opponent, he wants to play the Mastodon, so the Mastodon's making an appearance tonight. And he's playing Chaos and Death Guard, so that's cool. We're going to go over the army lists, and then we're going to show you what this Fate of Konor Mission 2 involves. So stay tuned for the list. Alright, here's my army for this 2,000 point Fate of Konor mission. It's going to be led by my so far unpainted captain with a jump pack and a power fist. He's joined by a librarian with a 4 staff, Cave and Shrike, and there's 2 units of Vanguard veterans with jump packs. They're not WYSIWYG because I'm still working on them, but they all have plasma pistols and chain swords, and the sergeants in each squad have power fist and plasma pistol. And then I've got 4 tactical squads with grav cannons, an ironclad dreadnought, and I'm modeling with my Leviathan tonight with 2 close combat weapons and a Stormbolter, and the Mastodon. And that's it. That's 2,000 points, if you can believe it. Okay, I forgot to mention that my Warlord is the captain. He has the Raven's Fury, which is the Ravenguard jump pack that lets him advance and charge in the same turn and reroll failed charges. And his Warlord trait is Storm of Fire. So this allows any 6s on a wound roll within 6 inches of him to get an increase of AP, which is pretty decent. My Librarian will take Might of Heroes and Null Zone as his psychic powers. Okay, so Alex, what are you running tonight?
All right, so we're gonna have it's mainly gonna be some heavy stuff. Gonna have just a basic sorcerer unmarked.
Okay.
We're gonna give him power axe, followed by some Nurgle Terminators. With what you see is what you get.
Okay.
Mostly some of the old plasma side we used to have back in 7th.
Okay.
I'm gonna have this big converted bad boy here for a Mauler Fiend.
Look at these. So that's gonna be a Mauler Fiend.
Yeah, with the Lasher tendrils.
All right.
Followed by a converted Forgeworld Plague Hulk.
Okay.
And over here we got my little bestie. That's my Nurgle Helldrake here.
That's a Nurgle Helldrake. All right. Cool. So you made these from scratch, like sculpted.
Yeah. So the whole body was sculpted from green stuff, and then I just bought some spare bits from the internet. Helldrake wings, Arachnarok legs. And that's why he has so many legs, because I had just too many legs left for a creation, so I made that abomination.
Yeah, and that's actually like like an actual seashell. Yeah.
It's a thing that runs in my list. I didn't bring my Beast of Nurgle, but every single Beast of Nurgle is an actual
sweet.
Yeah, Hermit Crab thing.
Okay.
And then we got some, now they're called Greater Blight Drones.
Greater Blight Drones. Okay.
So I've sculpted these also, so I've made one and then casted the other 2.
Okay.
And quick alternative to make some awesome looking.
So these are the slightly upgraded, longer range weapon bloat drones, basically from Forgeworld.
Yeah, and they have a scout move too.
They have a scout move, that's right.
And then in the box over there, we're gonna have a 40-man squad of Nurgle cultists and a 10-man squad of Nurgle cultists.
Okay. And are you playing? Oh no, I guess it's Death Guard, right? So,
oh no, she's gonna be
just Chaos.
Yeah, just Chaos Nurgle Allegiance.
So in terms of Warlord traits and stuff,
it's gonna be my the basic rulebook.
The basic rulebook stuff. Okay. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Okay, we're gonna set up the mission, and then we'll come back and show you what's going on. Okay, so the Fate of Konor Mission 2 is basically attacker and defender. So Alex is Chaos, so he's by default the defender. He starts deploying first, and I get to go first unless he seizes. And then it's the deployment with the 2 table quarters and a 9-inch bubble in the middle that you can't go in. He's just setting up now, and then I'm going to go. And then it's kill points, so basically whoever you get a victory point for killing a unit. You get an extra victory point if the person that killed the last model in that unit has a 2+ or a 3+ armor save. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why that is, but anyway.
Heavy onslaught.
So we both basically. So I've just maxed Marines, and then there's kill the warlord, and defender gets an extra victory point if there's one unit left in your zone.
Just a single model.
A single model left in your zone.
I'm gonna get
you get an extra, so you basically, unless I table you, get an extra victory point. Okay, so we're just setting up here, and then we'll come back after we finish deploying. Okay, so here's the deployments. Mastodon's there. And that's it. I used my command points to put these guys into the shadows, Shrike and the 2 Vanguard vets. Everyone else is in the Mastodon. We got cultists, right?
Yeah.
Cultists. The blight drones are spread out there. The greater, whatever that is.
Helldrake.
Helldrake. Oh, Helldrake. Okay. Helldrake and Forge Fiend or whatever. This Herald is there, and that Mauler Fiend is there. Okay, so are you going to seize, Alex?
No, I'm not going to seize.
Not going to seize?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so that means I get to deploy my dudes here, so I'll do that. Okay, so they strike from the shadows. 2 Vanguard vet squads there with Shrike behind them. 9 inches away from those cultists. Going to do some blending. Okay, so we'll come back at the start of turn 1 for the Ravenguard. So good luck, Alex.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And just to remind everybody, this is a narrative battle, so there are no rules of 1 restrictions on things. So just in case we don't get internet rage that can't do that twice or whatever. Okay, so here we go. Okay, end of turn 1 Ravenguard. The Mastodon moved up, did a few wounds on these 2 guys, and blew that blight drone away. And then this squad shot at the Plague Hulk and didn't really do anything with the plasma, and then has whittled this cultist squad maybe like half with attacks and took 2 casualties in return. And that's the end of my end of chaos turn 1. 7 wounds done to the Mastodon in shooting and combat. A couple of wounds done back to the Mauler Fiend in combat. Shrike died after a heroic defense, so he survived 2 smites. The terror from the infernal rage or whatever other smite thing that the sorcerer can do. He survived all that. He survived a bloat drone, pistol. No, the pistols were at the Marines.
Yeah, the Marines.
He survived the bloat drone, and he survived the Helldrake close combat attacks, and then a cultist knifed him in the back, and he died. So Shrike is dead, and the Marines survived and killed a whole bunch of cultists, and they lost a bunch more in morale. And so that's the end of turn 1. End of Ravenguard turn 2. So the Mastodon and the Dreadnought has cleaned up those 2 things over there. Took a bunch of wounds off this drone, and we killed all the cultists and lost the Marine in response. So that's it. These Marines got out and did some shooting, and my Librarian got denied twice. So that's the end of Ravenguard turn 2. On to Chaos turn 2. So end of Chaos turn 2. Bloat drone is coming here, taking a wound off the Warlord. I took a couple off in return. That unit's gone, and his Herald and Sorcerer are back there. And kind of that's what happened. Oh, this unit, Grav unit, is gone as well. Okay, end of Ravenguard turn 3. Bloat drone down to 1. This guy down to 1. Didn't do anything to the thingamajiggy. I got Marines making a beeline over to that corner, and the Dreadnoughts around there and advanced, and the Mastodon didn't move. And the captain fled back into the Mastodon, which he shouldn't have. He should have stayed out for the rerolls, because that really actually screwed me this turn. Yeah, okay, so that's the end of Ravenguard turn. Okay, so end of turn 3 for Chaos. That unit is dead, and this Blight Drone is dead, and some Marines over there is dead, and that...
and that's 2 wounds.
Helldrake flew over there. These guys came in and shot a bunch of plasma. This guy killed himself, and otherwise, though, they brought the Dreadnought down to 2 wounds, and then they failed their charge. And some smite action, some got denied, and some went through. So
since a guy died, that morale check, I'm good.
Oh yeah, and they're good. And those guys have retreated as far as possible into the corner. They can't move any further. Okay, so we're going on to turn 4 now. Okay, end of Ravenguard turn 4. Killed the Warlord with the Dreadnought, but he took 1 wound from the Sorcerers down to 1. We took 10 wounds off this guy with the Sky Reaper. He's down to 1. and I decided not to charge in with the Marines because I'm scared of Overwatch with flamers. I hate flamers. And that's it. The Mastodon has moved over here, and the Librarian and the Captain are still inside. So quick Chaos turn 4. Just mopped up all these Marines basically, and that's it. So I've just got 2 dudes left in the Mastodon, and you've got these guys. So on to possibly the final turn, turn 5. Okay, so the end of turn 5, both my turn and the Chaos turn, I mopped up the Sorcerer, killed a couple of Terminators, and they have fled here, out of line of sight. I killed the Helldrake, and this might be the end of the game. So why don't you roll, Alex?
Yeah, 1 and 2, it's done.
Okay. You don't.
Oh, the game goes on. Okay, so we're going to do turn 6 and come back at the end of turn 6. Okay, so I took out that squad in turn 6, and nothing in response, and Alex has rolled a 5.
So he keeps on going.
So I get one more turn to see if I can take out this little group over there. Okay, so there was no mathematical way I could have killed them anyway, but so the game is finished. We're going to add up our kill points, and we'll get to the end of the game. It was 20 to 5?
Yeah, 20 to 15.
20 to 15 for me, so I won by just 5 points, which is like nothing because you were getting double for every kill point, and yeah. So yeah, that was super fun.
Yeah.
I guess so. What happens with this, and like, does this contribute to some kind of global thing?
You struck, like a certain planet in the Konor system. So when you struck back, the Imperium technically regained that planet. So if we were to play the actual Konor campaign, you would have contributed for a win.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like it contributes to some kind of thing. Okay. Okay, cool. So what do you think? Was it fun?
I love these narrative scenarios because they make the game less bland, like the special stratagems, just the way the mission plays. It's I think it's a better way to play 40k now than it used to be. I'm all about the narrative scenarios now.
I put that on Facebook with your face.
Cool.
What's that?
So yeah, certainly that was a lot of fun.
I put your face
And
killing the Black Mob Literator.
yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next time on CanHammer here. You can follow us at YouTube and support us at patreon.com/CanHammer if you want to help us produce more content. So from FDB, have a good night.